Hey man. I heard that you're a psychologist. I don't like people like you. You walk around claiming psychology is a science, but it's not. I am a surgeon that studied biology for a long time. That is a real science.
That is not true. Psychology is just as good of a science than biology or physics. In fact, psychology is cooler because we get to study the mind while you only learn boring formulas and facts.
What? Are you crazy? You know what? Let's discuss it like civilized people. Psychology is not a science because it lacks objectivity. It can be easily influenced by the researcher's views.
No. Biological approach which focuses on areas of physiological psychology and neuroscience meets all the usual criteria for being scientific and includes the use of objective data.
Fine. What about the social constructivist and humanistic approaches? They study thoughts which can't even be seen. There isn't any experimental measurement. Hence, it cannot be proven.
Actually, the observations of the inner consciousness can be studied through the introspective method. Furthermore, there are other approaches which are partially scientific, such as the behaviorism. As well as in science, they try to break down the cause of behavior into much simpler components just like atoms or cells. Also, the experiments that we conduct have a theory from which the hypothesis can be derived and tested. This fits the scientific criteria.
Even so, the studies that you conduct can't be replicated so that the exact same results can be found. Because you use humans which have individual differences. Actually, you don't even use humans, you use animals like Skinner's rat and Pavlov's dog. You can't generalize your findings to humans.
Yes, okay, that is a weakness of psychology, but still. The results that we have found from such studies still occurred in experiments with humans. For example, Pavlov conditioned his dog to salivate whenever he heard a bell because associated it with food. Similarly, Watson conditioned little Albert to cry and fear small white rats because they were paired with a loud noise which made Albert scared.
But,
oh, and Skinner taught his pigeons how to press a lever to get food by reinforcing their behavior through that food. His study had many practical applications, such as teaching children at school by giving them sweets or good marks for every good displayed behavior. See, this shows that findings from animal studies can be applied to humans.
That is very interesting. I guess psychology is not so useless after all. However, I have one more question. I know that psychology has been widely criticized for their unfalsifiable theories. Such as Freud's psychodynamic approach, it is incapable of being shown to be wrong. Whereas, in science, if you can't prove something right, then at least you can prove it wrong. What do you say about that?
Oh well, I guess it's another limitation.
Yes, I knew it. Oh, I am sorry. Well, I guess looking at the whole picture, I can conclude that psychology can be scientific to a certain extent.
Yes, but you were also right. It can be very abstract and subjective.
I suppose I should apologize for saying I didn't like you.
That's okay. I understand why you might have felt like that towards psychology. Anyways, it was nice to meet you.